I remember we had a conversation years ago, and you said, I never had to market because all I had to do was just be a great lawyer. And I understood that, kind of the nuance of that in the sense that, you were always out in the community, you were always networking, you were just everywhere, right? You were very active and engaged. But just so people can understand this correctly, right? Because obviously it seemed like today you have to be much more than just a good lawyer.
I think you're 100% right. I happen to be a social person. I happen to be someone who gets out there. I like going out. I like just showing up. I like going to people's parties and bankruptcy seminars where I don't know any of the lawyers and meeting people. So that's worked for me. But if I wasn't like that, yes, I would encourage you, go where you're uncomfortable. Not only because you're going to meet people that you've not met before, but the people that are competing with you, they feel the same way. They don't want to go there. So if you're there, you might be the only one in your industry that's there. You have to get out. There are some phenomenal family law attorneys that very few people know. There's some lawyers that, I know they're great and I have to double down and make sure I'm extra prepared. But I know they're not as busy because they don't care about generating business and they're homebodies and they're just obsessing about their cases. And they scare me and I got to be really ready for them. And part of the way I compensate is, we have 17 lawyers here doing all family law because I can't do it all. And we have a lot of business. We have big, complex cases. But we have 3 or 4 lawyers on most of our cases, so everything's getting looked at. And that's the way I compensate for not being able to do everything myself. But if you don't have all the business you need, just show up, get out there, get a start, hire Chris Video and ask them, what do I need to do next? Because that's what you do morning, noon, and night. One word from you is like a million words from somebody like me.
Well, and one thing I'll commend you on that I think for those listening that may not be familiar with you, like you refer so many other lawyers, like so many cases to other lawyers. Like there's been countless times over the years where I've reached out to you for like this kind of matter, completely unrelated to family law, and you already have that person lined up and you're like, this is the perfect person. So you're constantly sending cases to other lawyers in a way, just, kind of giving back to the other lawyers in the legal community. Why do so much of that?
So number one, I do it because it feels good. I'm helping people. When I'm talking on TV, I know I'm helping somebody out there. When I'm talking to a client, I'm helping somebody. I'm helping you when you call and say, I need a contract lawyer in California. And I know a lot of lawyers, right? Being head of the family law section of the ABA, I've been all around the country. So I know the best lawyers in Sacramento and Dallas and Tennessee. So it feels really good. But as you said, in hindsight, it's probably not a bad marketing thing either because I want people to think of me. I got a great lawyer, the head of the Canadian Bar Association. Whenever he needs a divorce lawyer anywhere in the country, he calls me. I don't make money. He's not sending me something, but my name is associated with family law. And I know when he's got a divorce in Georgia, for sure he's going to call me. So it takes me 2 minutes. I'm making him happy. I'm making his client happy. I'm making the lawyer in Nashville, Tennessee happy. What's wrong with giving out, warm fuzzies and feeling good about it? It takes a minute of my time. Really, there's no negative to it.